we are now live. There we go. All right. Just checking if everything is all good. Yep, we are. Yep, I can hear myself. Now, let's get this posted to the Discord and we will be ready to go. All right, there we go. Now, just need the thumbnail. All right. That. Yes, YouTube, thank you. All right, live stream this. Edit. Boom. Custom thumbnail. And boom. Select, save. I'll probably change the thing later. Now I'll check up on chat, which no one is here, at least yet. All right. All right. Now that everything is now out of the way, let's get on into it. So, what's up, everybody? This is Venom and Matt Gaming coming at you with a game that I have not played in at least 2 months. I Wani Hug That Gator. And yeah, I know I've been lacking on this game for quite a while because of everything else that has been going on, but now I think I finally found a time to actually play it, and that I can't wait to get back into the story with Inko and everyone else in the crew, and that I cannot wait to see what the rest of the story entails, because if you were on stream last time for it, it crashed. So yeah, it crashed last time, and then nobody else got to saw what happened after that, so I was so sorry for all the people that didn't get to see that. Go. Just wanted to add that little description in there. And now I'll check if anybody's in chat, which nobody's in yet. So if you guys are going to like the content that you're going to see, remember to like and subscribe to see more I Wani Hug That Gator content like this in the future, because this game is still so much fun and there is still a lot of content to be had on this, and that I just can't wait to get back into the story as much as all of you are waiting. So, without further ado, and without keeping everyone else waited, let's load up this save from Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. Alright, let's do it. I forgot how much this jam track is a bop. I know Olivia normally doesn't like this from strangers. But I'm no stranger to Olivia. She knows my intentions. We're friends. On screen, it looks like the characters are about to strike one another with their feet. I cuff my hands around my mouth. Go, Olivia! You got this! Damien recoils from my scream. Or maybe I popped his eardrums, judging by the glare he levels at me. Then he raises two fingers to his mouth. I'm not going to make that whistle because it will wake everybody up. Why not? Heck yeah, you got this! Even Liz tries to join in, shouting down at the crowd with her own cheers. Oh, you know what would be cool? You can do it, Hot Wheels! Yeah, go, Hot Wheels, go! Olivia flinches and turns her head to look back at us a bit. Curiously, so does her opponent. She sees us cheering and she gets her unusual disflavoring frowned brow. No way I'm sticking to my guns. Eyes on the screen, Hot Wheels. He's gotta get you. Or he's gonna get you. Beat him without even looking. She stares right through the crowd at me. It's only an instant, but it feels longer. But her subtle snarl cracks. Then it completely folds into a smirk back at us. She faces back to the screen with renewing vigor. I think that's how you spell it. Buster shakes his hand to snap himself out of his own slog. Looks like he was only intending to lose by a little. He's picking up the pace now. Only time. The match times out. Dang. Want to go another round. People need a winner.
Actually, mind if I run to the restroom real fast?
Shit. Yeah, it's down that way. Olivia turns and smiles at me again. It's warm. Then she goes off to the restroom. Buster waits for her to get out of earshot and scramble over to Damien and I. Hey, you two. You guys weren't serious, right?
Huh?
You were saying Hot Wheels. That's not really her, right? The Hot Wheels from a decade ago. Yup, it's her. Why? Damn, I feel like a jackass now. You were throwing for her, weren't you? A little. Your your buddy Finheads gave me some sob story about her doing a match and I felt bad, okay? Who wants to be known as the asshole that picks on cripples? Whoa, Buster was being hospital to the young lady. Who the fuck? Shut up. Yo, Buster, you simping. Piss off. But yeah, I didn't mean any disrespect or anything. Crap, I didn't know how she had history here. I should have more respect than that. He sighs.
What'll you do now?
I'll play for real. It's what she deserves. That's all we ask. Buster nods and turns with a thumbs up. He cracks his knuckles and neck in preparation for his first legitimate match of the day.
You're still kinda simping though.
Shut the hell up, Dave. Olivia returns, sliding up to the machine once more.
Thanks for waiting.
No problem. Ready?
You know it.
Good, cause you're going down this time. Oh, here we go. Oh, I love this screen. They give each other one last competitive leer before putting all their focus on the screen. Just as before, Buster chooses the OP character and Olivia's pick Wani Long. Title, much as soon as the in-game announcer yells, "Fight!" Buster immediately goes in for the kill, the total opposite of how he was playing last match. It catches Olivia off a moment, leading her character to eat a massive combo that takes away a good chunk of her health. True to his word, he isn't holding back, this time for Olivia's sake. Dealing her the same level of beatdown brutally he gives to the opponents before her. This seems to only invigorate her, putting her skills and hands into overdrive. Even though Buster is going at full force, Olivia still manages to get Wani Long to land a few punches and kicks along with evading some attacks. The crowd seems to notice and represents of Buster's lethally causing an uproar of cheering and whoops. Damien, of course, following suit. You got this, Hot Wheels! Kick his ass! Can't let him be the only one, right? Show him why you're the champ! Unfortunately, not even Olivia could beat Buster's true fighting skills, and like his previous opponents. KO! Bold wins. The crowd is a mix of groans and cheers in excitement at the ill-fated defeat of Olivia. Buster crosses his arms, basking in his self-pride of beating the legendary Hot Wheels.
Damn, you really handed my ass to me.
Didn't I say I was kind of a big deal around here?
Yeah.
Though I got to admit, you gave me a real challenge. I see why you were known as a champ.
Thanks.
If you're ever up for a rematch, you know where to find me. With that, Olivia makes her way over to us. A smile beams across her face. Alright, who's next? We exit the crowd into a more spacious part of the arcade. That was awesome, Liv! You really gave him a run for his money.
I know, right? I mean, I know I'm a bit rusty, but the moment I got my hands on the controls and he gave me a real fight, I was so close to beating him.
Despite having been outmatched and losing to Buster, she seems to have even more fun than ever.
I'm feeling all jittery after that fight.
That's the gamer rush settling in you. Hey, you know they sell food here, right? We should get some snacks to celebrate. Well, I was smiling, oh my god, that word. I was just amusing, it was. He takes his own order and starts marching off in the other direction.
Damien, wait for the rest of us. Food, huh? You know what? I could go for a little something.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late.
Come on, they went this way.
Olivia starts plowing through the crowd once more. Oh boy, this again. I'll call it exercise. ... The snack bar is a small cutaway from the rest of the building, segregated by different styles, aisle, and brighter fluorescent lights. There's not a lot of oppositions aside from what you'd expect: pizza, ice cream, chicken strips, pickles, and the like. When Damien asked for 2 slices of pizza, Liz got excited. The moment he got the food, however, he was already eating one while holding the other. She seems really annoyed, but took his offer to let him pay for her food. He offered to pay for Olivia and myself, but the last thing I want for him to do is drain his wallet any further, knowing their living situation. It's barely over $10, so it's not like it bothers me. Olivia had gotten an order of chicken wings slathered in hot sauce. Look, I almost couldn't spell that. I just went with the classic chicken strips and one of the sodas I recognized from the school vending machine. He takes a seat at one of the few open tables, and I struggle not to think about how often they are cleaned. Damien doesn't bother sitting with us. He just heads right back into the fray with both arms occupied by his dinner. Liz follows after Damien to keep track of him. At least her head does. Olivia barely even sets her tray down before. Crunch, crunch. I stubbornly shift myself away from the maelstrom of molars and claws. Damien probably said he'd cover the meal because he knew Olivia would get like this. Sheesh, Hot Wheels. Would you like some actual meat on that? I didn't even know wing bones could get that big. Olivia responds by snapping the bone in two between her teeth. Wow. The marrow squirts out a little, and she has to get a napkin to wipe her cheek. Suddenly, my own chicken tender meal looks even more unsavory, so I push it aside and closer to the toothed tornado. It only takes moments for her to accept my offering with no manners whatsoever.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. So, after we finish, any other plans? Olivia ponders my words while rolling a bone around her mouth like it's a lollipop stick. It's just a chicken bone, Inko. An oddly large chicken bone.
I don't know. I've basically done all I wanted to do by now. Damien's probably got another 20 minutes before he burns out. I'm cool to hang here, unless you want to do something.
Nah, I actually don't play games much. I had fun playing with you, though. Also, sorry for the flickering. I cannot help that, you guys. Olivia looks away for some reason. We should do this sort of thing more often.
Yeah.
Of course, I never had this much fun outside of my previous schools, mainly because I never had many friends to hang out with.
That's kind of sad.
It is, but it looks like moving here was a change for the better. Plus, it's just fun hanging out with you. Though though stained with sauce. Olivia's lips curled into a smile. What? Her hot sauce was just like curled on her, like, muzzle. And Liz and Damien too, of course. Though I have to admit, with the way Liz gravitates towards Damien, it's almost like she had this all set up.
What do you mean?
Well, Damien and Liz are pretty close, so maybe she's using this as an opportunity for them to get closer. It's almost like we're on a double date or something. She jerks back to me, completely attentive. Did I say something? Oh, yeah, did I say something? Hold on, let me just get a drink. There we go. Alright.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of fun, since we hang out together pretty often, people might start thinking we're together. Something whips into my back. Like, what's up? Hey, Beast Bun, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? Because I'm doing very good. Ah! Olivia grabs hold of her tail.
Crap, sorry. Yeah. I had fun today. Going out like this for the first time in ages, seeing this place again. It's nice.
That Buster guy said they're renovating it a bit in the last few years. Has anything else changed? The screen is black abyss. Yeah, I can't help that. Sorry, guys. It's not really a black abyss. It's just flickering from time to time. Olivia looks into the depths of the arcade, looking for anything different.
You know what? I think the wallpaper's changed. But other than that...
She turns back to me with a nostalgic grin. Yeah, that's all it is.
No, it stayed the same.
Yeah, and I can't do anything about that, guys. Sorry. About the flickering.
You know what has changed, though?
What? Okay, now that was a bad flicker. I'm sorry for that.
The people here.
Like, what? Like, employees?
Them too, but I meant the regulars. When we came here, the place was always more...
Her tongue probs her cheek as she considers different words.
More... hectic. No more packed.
By the way, I'm not supposed to be on, so I just watched the screen, but I'll leave a like and go bit. Alright, thanks, Beast Bun. Always appreciate it.
It was so easy getting through here today.
I recall her almost running some people over to get across the building. And with the look she had back then, I don't think she'd have noticed if she had. Olivia's gaze lingers back towards the arcade machines.
Back then, every machine was crowded. It was a lot louder, and there was always this something in the air that had everyone excited.
What about when you and that guy were playing Jurassic Kick?
Okay, yeah, it was like that. But why more? Like, it felt like every machine had a crowd around it. Everyone just gets crazy, and it was always a pain to wait your turn.
Never mind, the screen is fixed? Huh. No, I saw a flicker. It's not that fixed. With the heaviest of sighs, Olivia turns back towards me.
Just feels empty, like everything else nowadays.
I mean, empty is good. You were able to get around easily. Near hit and run, not with standing. And personally, this place feels crazy to me. What happened to Olivia, and why is that person next so long? This person right here is Liz. She's going over to check another dinosaur named Damien, just to make sure he's in check. And also, Olivia's just reminiscing on the past of when the arcade was a little bit more busy, is what Olivia's trying to say, and she likes the busyness of the arcade. Even here in the tiny food court, I can feel the rumbling loudness of all the people here resonating through my body. Her only response was a non-committal hub? What? I do not know how to spell that word. Olivia handles her flack carefully, staring down at the sticker I'd noticed earlier with a wistful look. Yeah, that's all that it is. Peace bun. I remember that Liz mentioned about it being from an old show she watched. Say, I noticed that sticker when I went to refill it. What's it from?
Oh, that? It's from some old anime that I remember watching growing up. It's nothing really special.
From some anime, huh? What's it about?
You want to know?
Sure, I never really caught on to the whole anime stuff, but I'd like to know what it's about.
Well, if you really do want to know, it's not like any other anime. It's called Gundam, and
oh my god, she's going on a rant about that anime. For the next 5 minutes, Olivia tries to summarize the premise of Gundam in detail. Given that I'm as clueless to it as I was with the fighting terminology. God, I'm really stupid. The plot sounds completely exotic. I think that's how you spell it. The sticker is of the symbol worn by a faction of space Norals fighting for their independence. Sounds like a just and noble group with a goal like that. Watching her talk so passionately about the series franchise. Oh, that's a lot. For how long?
But that's alternatively universe stuff. Oh, and then there's the material arts one.
As she continues her description of the franchise, I start to realize how immersed I've become. Not just about hearing the show, but from seeing Olivia talking about her favorite show with such passion and energy. I find myself engrossed in her voice as she recounts a particular vision of the anime, as she's even taken to simulate segments from the show.
And in the end, we finally admits it, and it's one of the best romances Gundam's done, and Her sudden pause worries me. What's wrong?
Nothing. Doesn't sound like nothing, rather, given the roughness in her tone again, and throat finally ran dry. Do you need another refill?
I'm good.
She drinks deeply from the canteen that had started this all off. It's been a while since she'd talked herself dry like that. Oh hey DJ, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? I'm playing this game that you haven't heard of. It's called I Wani Hug That Gator. And if you haven't checked out the full series on this, I will leave a link to the playlist down in the description of the stream below if you want to check it out. In fact, I can't recall the last time she desperately needs to hydrate like that. I think maybe around the start of the school year. She releases the canteen and lets a breath of relief out. Better? Olivia nods.
Yeah, always weird-eyed late. Actually, I've probably been bumbling on too long about it.
Oh no, I don't mind at all.
Nah, it's fine. Besides, you let me talk about my favorite show, so tell me about yours.
Mine? Well, I haven't finished anything, just mostly video essays about old shows. I'm told I can call myself a fan of video games without having played them, but does that apply to TV? Also, anyone for the stream that's like, why is there flickering? I can't help it, I'm sorry. Olivia sure has taste. She can't tell me exactly what kind of show she likes and why she likes it. I just know bits of trivia. No, that can't be right. I've seen lots of things in passing. Like, well, shoot. Oh, Inko, you absolute simpleton. Knowing nothing. I have no swag. Oh, and that's why your Riz is so bad. Oh no, bro. Hey, me Max, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? Oh my god. I'll probably explain this one more time. I'm playing I Wani Hug That Gator, and that if you guys want to check out the full series, I will have a link to the full series in the description of this stream. So, yeah. With all that being said, let's continue. I guess I've spent more time watching in-depth video essays about shows than actually watching them. Yeah. Man, that's embarrassing.
No, it's not. Okay, maybe a little.
Even Olivia, too. Just like, god dang.
But it's never too late to get into it. See what you do or don't like. Next time you're over at my place, we can binge watch a whole anime series.
I was just going to ask to catch me up to speed. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, me Max. I like the sound of that.
But if it ever gets too intense, you can always watch Power Raptors with Vinny.
Hey.
Relax, Toko. Shows like that aren't just for kids to like. It's funny though, I remember my dad letting me watch it as a kid, and Vinny got into it because I showed him.
If you don't mind me asking, you mentioned that your dad's in and out of town because of his job. What is it exactly?
He's on contract with the DOD.
Wow, really?
Yep, been working with the Air Force since I was a baby. Normally, he isn't called that often, but when he does, it's pretty lengthy. Weeks, even months.
That must suck.
It isn't all too bad. We still call each other and send messages. The work just keeps him busy.
Well, that's good. Keeping in touch with your folks is important. Why do I feel sad now? Because you feel bad. That's why, Inko.
What about your parents? What's their job?
Oh, mine are joint partners in architecture. Oh my god, architect. My god, never mind. It's why we move around a lot, and the main reason why we're here in Volcara to begin with. Yeah, sorry for the glitching, you guys.
Ah, now it all makes sense.
What the?
Has extra pairs of Ray A bands, sunglasses on them. People in people in mansions that's who.
I don't live in a mansion. For your information, it's a 2-story complex with an automatic gate and... Oh... I see what you mean. Finally took you that long, Inko.
Now you get it, moneybags.
Suddenly, Liz starts waving her hand around excitingly. What the? Inko! Olivia! Damien comes rushing in, both arms filled with a pile of tickets. No way, did Damien actually won the jackpot? Also, Damien Poggers, right there. Oh, mama, that's a lot of tickets. The other end is still trailing behind him.
Damien got the jackpot at Megala Millionaire.
This is probably like 1,000 tickets. I'm gonna go see what this gets at the prize corner. Come on. Holy crap. Alright, yeah. You done eating, Olivia? She takes the basket of chicken strips and pushes back from the table.
Yeah.
I roll my eyes and follow behind Damien to the prize corner. He plops his winning stash on the corner in front of the unamused clerk. So what'll this get me? Nothing you need to drop those in a ticket counter first. Aw, damn, nearly forgot. He rushes off to get them counted, and I look over the options. There's a few old games up on the top shelves for several thousands. What's the exchange rate supposed to be? Below me in the glass counter is a bunch of candy and small plastic novelties. There's also a lot of joke items, whoopee cushions, air horns, things like that. In one corner is a series of licensed and generic plush toys hanging. What do you think they'll get?
Probably a mini RC car. Or no, maybe that plasma globe. He's going to get a handful of candy and let us have the rest.
You think so? Alright, I'm back. He hands the ticket over. I spot the number 1,247 printed on the ticket. Holy moly, Damien. Damien, you... I want your luck, Damien. Where could I get your luck like that? Dang, that's enough for one of the plushies on the wall. Let's see. I want Hey, how about that? He points to a small foosball table on the top shelf. The clerk, glan- the clerk glances up at it and back. Hello, Ace. Frenet. Sarah Finette VT, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? Great to have you here. That's gonna be like another few thousand. Ah, damn it. Well, I'm out of ideas. I guess I'll have some of those then. The clerk gets a small bag of chocolates from the display. You guys can have the rest.
I don't really need anything here.
Nothing's really speaking to me either. Oh, Olivia has something of interest.
I might want something.
Olivia scans the corner. And if you guys like the content that you're gonna see, remember to like and subscribe to see more content like this on my channel, guys, because I do a variety of games on my channel, and I think you might enjoy my channel. So, like, sub, and check out my content, because I'm not forcing anybody to do it, just an option. Thanks. All good, HH. How's the story so far? Oh, like, from the very beginning of the series that I have, it's so much fun. Like, really fun. There's still enough tickets for medium price. She might be going for the paddle ball or something. Oh, from the first episode, I really have enjoyed all the characters thus far.
Whoa, look at that.
She points to the plushy corner. The blue slug thing?
No, next to it.
There's a weird dark green thing hanging in the corner.
What is that?
It looks like a frickin'... I don't even know what it is. The only one of its kind. Huh. Looks like a frickin' salamander or something. I kind of want to drop kick it. I just realized Inko's face. Oh my god. I see Olivia just like pondering it with the most, you know, like mesmerized face. Well, Inko's just like, alright, what is this actual piece of trash? I don't understand it, but I'm just like, I don't care. I just can't get over Inko. Just Inko's face is just... Oh my god. I'll continue. That one? Yeah, even Damien's a little confused on that. I don't know. Something about it really makes me want to, I don't know, tie it to a firework and set it off on the deep fryer. Oh my god. First it was Inko with the drop kick. Now Damien with the freaking burn it alive and set it on the deep fryer. Oh my god, I don't know which one was funnier. I remember this. Damien hated it. Hates it too. Oh, so you have played this game. Good to know. I was just thinking the same thing. And that smug on his face. Okay, this is gonna be like a whole little video in itself. I'm just saying, this might be a whole entire little laugh session on my channel.
You guys are rude.
Liz is just like,
Alright, I had.
she's like she's like that Scar meme. We're just like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Oh my god. Gentlemen, hey Mr. Chicken, welcome on into the stream. Oh, you just missed one of the funniest bits in this game. Oh, you gotta go back at least 3 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever.
I'm not saying you're wrong, though.
I just can't with this. Oh my god. I love this game. Yes, I did, and I'm glad you enjoying it. I have been enjoying this game. He looks like he's the reason we have taxis. Oh my god. And Olivia's just staring at it, just like,
I memorized like it's keys.
just like, oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, this is totally going to be a little segment on my channel. 1000% is. I hate its face. He thinks he's better than us. What do you mean? What do you mean that little green face with a blush on its cheek? Better. Like, better? What do you mean? What do you mean better? Also, I want to hear if you guys can hear me well. Oh yeah, you guys can hear me well. I've gotten used to it. It's been around for years. Tell it I hate it. Damien. Damien, I swear down, you're gonna be one of my favorite characters in this game. One of my favorites. I think, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen my short, my favorite's Olivia, second to Inko, or it might be Damien after this stream. I'm tied between Inko or Damien being my second favorite, and Liz being the last, but I definitely can't hate on Liz. I think right now it's Damien that's second, Inko that's third, and Liz. I mean, I don't hate any of the characters, I just... I change. You don't really want it, right, Olivia?
Wow, it's just like me.
What do you mean? It's not even the same skin. The color tone. Her eyes are bright and wide. She's in love. She's in love with it. Yeah. OP. The clerk hands her the stuffed toy and she looks deep into its beetly eyes.
Yep, just like me.
It looks like a salamander. And Olivia, you're a baryonyx, and that's probably a salamander. I'm going to set that on fire sometime. Damien, you're just like, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in your decision. I don't remember the name of the animal, but that's the one who came first from water and became terrestrial according to evolution. Probably just like a salamander. Oh my god, Damien. Damien's just like, I can't believe you, Olivia. You made me lose all my 1,000 tickets for that thing? I'm disappointed in you.
Not if you like having both arms.
Oh yeah, Olivia. Tell him. We have we have two other for we have to for a reason. The argument continues for several minutes.
Guys, it's getting late. Think it's time we head out.
Oh shoot, she's right. Even though this weekend starts tomorrow, I still have a few curfew that my folks are strict about. Yeah, and if you guys like my content, share it out to any other people that might be interested in my content, because I'm here to grow a community and to have fun. Agreed. Aw, I guess you're right. Okay, I'll pause it right there if I can find that in editing, but like, oh my god, that was so funny. On the way out, Damien stopped and breathes in deeply. You know, this was a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Coming all here together for the first time in a while. Thanks for taking us, Liz.
Oh, it's no problem.
Thanks too, you guys too. Yeah, man, it was fun. We should do this again sometime. Is it just like you remember it? Even better. Look at Olivia. I see it.
I know it was a bit meh about the idea at first, but I'll admit, it was worth it.
Yay! I'm glad that Olivia had a fun time. Look at Olivia. Yeah, I saw in the background. Yeah. And if you guys see any flickering, I'm sorry, I can't help that. If you don't mind it. Back in the car, the argument picks up again. Even in the freaking cutscene like this, it's still. I can't. Like, I can't. Oh, oh my god. I'm just saying, you should try hiding pencils in its ears until they come out the other side of its head.
If anyone hurts him, I'll kill you.
She stares with razor intent back at Damien.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Let's not get into screen. You know what? Yeah, I will. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's not get into frantic over a plush animal. Olivia hugs with wretched thing tighter.
So Inko, you want me to drop you off at your place?
Oh, dang. Yes, please. Haven't thought of that. I quickly sent Liz the address to my house, which she puts into Google Maps. Nice. Buckled in, we head out of the parking lot and into the main road. Entering the freeway, we pass by the city, now illuminated. With the H button, you can hide the really? Oh! Thank you, Afrin. I did not know about that at all. Thank you for that. I will actually consider that. Entering the freeway, we pass by the city, now illuminated. The early fall sunrise bathes the car's interior of warmth, orange as we make our way home, find myself recalling all the spots Olivia and highlighted. I wanted to ask her again just so I knew for sure, but seeing her rest peacefully gave me pause. Sorry. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I suppose I can ask her another time. Better to let sleeping gators lie. Wait. Lay. Yeah. Let her rest. She had fun. Now she's tired, and that's all that matters. Dot dot dot. I know Olivia mentioned that the place was updated, but I'd be lying to myself if I didn't say that it looked a bit too grimy. I just hope I don't get sick. Yeah. I don't know why I have like stuff in my throat, you guys. Yep, I got sick. And just 1 minute, you guys. I'm going to get my pills done, so I'll be right back in at least a minute or two. Back in a few. Alright, I'm back, you guys. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Let's continue. I've been completely out of the whole weekend, sick like a dog. Must have caught it at the arcade. At first, it was just a slight headache and a stuffy nose. By Sunday, it felt like my bones were made out of paper mache. I couldn't even go to school today. Man, this sucks. I shouldn't have ignored the signs. The rapid weather changes isn't helping at all either, between the pollen and chills. Worst part is, I'm falling out of practice. I've tried on and off every hour to watch a drawing tutorial, but within minutes, my consciousness is overtaken by a fog and I retreat back into bed. At this rate, I'll never actually have the skill people thought I had at the beginning of the contest. Between the sunlight, occurring clouds, and my own bounds of consciousness, it feels like I've been sick for weeks instead of just days. I would ask my parents for some help. They still had work, and the most help they could be as simply calling into school to let them know I was sick. Nice. Inca with the robes on. Nice. It's a blue one. I finish off the cup of medicine I'd made and go back to my noodles. The only reason I'm even conscious right now is because I figured some soup would help with the the supplement, the slitting headache. Like, jeez, my words today, you guys, like, are bad. And I've made sure the pantry is stocked full of cup ramen. Oh, ramen noodles. Ramen noodles gives me PTSD, you guys, if you haven't checked out my two-parter. I shovel even more instant noodles into my mouth as I lie splayed on the couch trying to watch whatever's on the TV. Yeah. Eventually, I decided to set the salty goodness aside in favor of strolling through the notifications on my cell phone. Of course, whoa, okay, that was a bad lag spike, I'm sorry, you guys. Of course, I got a few dozen from Damien. Bless his heart, he's been giving me an hourly play-by-play of the school day. I got a few messages from Liz too. She's also filling me in on the school day. I'll bet not nearly as often as Damien. I do not know why words are not coming out today. As I say, words are hard. Even Olivia messaged me, and I feel oddly soothed as I read her well wishes. I suddenly get another notification, this time from Ben. It's a PDF of my homework, followed soon after by a simple "get well soon" animated emoji. Ah, Ben. Aren't I popular? I'll be sure to thank him in person when I'm better. Another wave of fuzziness washes over me, so I popped a few flu meds and chased it down with another gulp of the lukewarm chicken broth. 3 days of being sick as a dog, and it's only occurring to me that I haven't seen any signs of... I thought I already got my groceries delivered today, or was that yesterday? Whatever, I pushed myself upright on the couch, turned a sick bed, careless of all the styrofoam noodle cups and plastic wraps that fall into my carpet. Wow, I really let things get out of hand. My head is spinning as I make the arduous 20-foot journey. I check of the peephole and nothing is there. Or maybe it's a small child. Jurassic Scout cookies sounds awesome right now. That's supposed to be Girl Scout cookies. One hand works to undo the locks while I'm focusing on finding my wallet with the other. Damn, floofy sleeves if they weren't so warped.
Sup, you dead yet?
Olivia? What are you doing here? In splint of her cheerful greeting, Olivia shifts side to side in her seat, and her knees tore together.
Mr. Idekin wanted me to give you the project worksheet for his classes.
She pulls her backpack up from behind her chair and reaches in, drawing out a Maniville envelope and waves it in my face. Jeez. slow. My dizziness intensifies as my eyes attempt to track the rapidly moving object in front of them. Oh, the one about Bar Barco. Thanks. I'm pretty sure Ben had just sent me those as a PDF. The snorts and lets the packet go, my hand fumbling to catch it before it hits the floor. Without batting an eye, Olivia pushes past me as if wandering into someone's house is an everyday occurrence for her.
Come on, the project isn't going to finish itself.
Huh? She's already wheeled herself to my couch and set a backpack on the coffee table. The flickering's getting really bad, you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, figured you could use some help on it, or...
And balks at the mountain of junk I'd left. I think her nose crinkles, hard to tell from so far away.
Damn, Inko, you live like this?
My hand finally catches up with what's transpired. Olivia is here. How cool. What instant is the sudden onset of vertigo? Jeez, my words are hard, you guys. Guess I was standing upright for too long. I only managed to stay up just enough thanks to the support of the wall. What?
Just how sick are you?
Pretty sick. The disgust that was on her face is wiped away as she looked at me. Huh? I wonder what... Whoa, okay. This is getting blurry. Why is my floor coming at me? Oh! Owie. After my impromptu tumble, Olivia had done her best to pull me up and get me to the couch. My robe did make it easy to drag me across the smooth floor of my house.
Okay, forget the project.
What project?
Attaboy.
I can't tell if the dizziness is new or not. Olivia's already started picking at the trash mountain, moving what she can into a grocery bag. Watching her with my vision going fuzzy only intensifies the vertigo. I guess I should take more of my medicine. I grab a can of soda from the half-empty case on the table, along with a bottle of cough syrup. I don't know how to make that. Like, I append the can and bottle into the glass I'd been using all weekend, watching the delicious mixture slowly become my panacea? I don't know how to spell that. Giving the glass a good swirl to ensure the best final product, I grin and gulp down my words are hard, you guys. Like, alchemical masterpiece. I don't know. I don't get to finish the drink, however, as an olive green tail slams my medication and makes me spill up the drink all over myself. Oh, jeez.
The fuck are you doing? No wonder you've been sick as shit.
What? I read online that it makes the medicine go down easier.
Inko, you've been drugging yourself with fucking purple drink.
I mean, yeah, it's purple, and I drink it.
Holy crap. How are you alive?
The smell of my spat up drink irritates my nose, and I feel my stomach rolling from both the impact and forced purging. I resist the urge to wrench, feeling all my energy drained away. Whoa. I feel completely spent again. Oh no. My vision's swimming and the world turns counterclockwise. I feel something on my head, and I'm thankful that something soft and warm and soothingly smooth and met, met. Don't worry about it. And yes, words are hard. Yes. Thank you for understanding. Smooth metaverses to black into the couch. The blackness of my shut eyelids returned the uprightness of the world, and the numbness all I'd grow used to overtake my limbs.
Oh my god. Inko! Inko, are you okay? Oh man. Oh man. Stay there. I'll figure.
Olivia's voice is drowning out by a growing drone of white noises. Once again, the colors from outside the window bleed and flood into my house, and I'm still without my rent money. What? Some someone's in here still. They're bent over something. Hey, you, what's going on? What the hell? Oh, what is this? Alright, another screenshot. Funny Gator girl on wheels.
Hang on, I'll try to help you out.
Oh my god, what do I do? Chat, what do you want me to do? So big hugs? I Wani hug. What's going on? Who is this? Where's Lucy? Where's my daughter? What are these options? If man come from monkeys, then how does Coach Sully exist? Oh, chat, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Oh my god, this is all. Oh my god. Chat, what do you want me to do? What should I say? Oh my god, oh my god, it's just flickering. Oh my god, this is like a fever dream. Oh my goodness, I could see all the scrap on the floor, a door handle that looks like a hand. Pick anyone? Wait, which one is that? What is that? Like, wait. Don't worries. Wait. Then what's that option? The middle, top, or bottom? Like, it's a little confusing. Oh no. Oh, I feel so bad for Inko. I'm just like, what the hell is this? I'm like, what is this? So big hugs. It doesn't make a it doesn't make a difference? Okay, I'll just choose the middle one.
Don't say anything. You're completely
incoherent. Oh my god.
He. Incoherent.
Oh my god. That's my name. Oh my god. Before I can say anything, my being fades into the void. Oh my goodness. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Oh god. My head. What year is it? I sit up and glance around the room. Mom and Dad aren't back yet, even though it's 6 o'clock? Some business meeting, huh? Wait, no, what's that smell? Dang, something's cooking. Since smelling nice. Guess Mom is home. Wonder what the occasion is. Normally it's just reheated whatever. I put the couch pillows back the way my parents like them and head into the kitchen to see what's up. Wow, Mom, that smells good. Shit, sorry. I didn't know you were still. Oh man, I passed out on you, didn't I? Talking about abstract art, huh? Yeah, that really was something of abstract. The assignment.
It's it's fine. You feeling any better? Oh, um, are they not around very often?
Yeah, they're usually busy with work stuff. Both have busy, both have busy but well-paying jobs. I'm fine, don't worry.
If you say so.
Olivia looks down at the slow coker, a cooker, and fiddles with one of the dials. Oh my god, words are. I. That should be a shirt. Words are hard.
Actually, do you really not have anyone around? No aunts, grandparents, no nothing?
I shrug. Like, nah.
Like, my mom's gone and my dad's whole northern story, but at least he stuck me with the pines. In a way, I guess you're worse off than me somehow.
The last part she spoke was quieter, and with her downcast face, I can't help but feel I wasn't meant to hear it. Well, yeah, you at least have your folks, but I don't think it does much good comparing our situations. I'll just have to be a better parent for my kids. Olivia flinches. I don't know why though. Isn't what isn't that what everyone wants?
You plan to start a family?
Yeah, of course. What about you?
My dad really wants me to. He knows he's pretty far from ideal. He's told me before that he hopes I can make a family work, like how he couldn't. I'd be. It'll be nice, but I mean, it's probably not gonna happen.
I think it can.
Hmm? Well, after you collapsed, I panicked. I had to call an Me- Mrs. Pine to ask her what to do, if I should call emergency services. She said when this happens to Damien, she just makes him se- shepherd, shepherd's pie and waits for him to sleep it off. I had to root through your fridge to find out you had jack shit in terms of ingredients. And your applica- appliances too. I thought a place as upscale as this would clearly have an air fryer, but all I could find was this slow cooker, so I threw the vegetables that hadn't expired into it with some stock. Should be good for your sinuses at least.
Of I vaguely remember something along those lines. I stepped closer to Olivia, peer, peering into the glass window of the cooker. I didn't even know we had half of whatever's in there.
Really? Why wouldn't your parents buy this kind of stuff just to let it rot away in the fridge?
My mom does like to cook, but she doesn't do it very often. I wish she would. The green gator snorts.
You know, I'm only spoiling you because you're sick.
It's not that. I just miss dinner, Sitting around the dining room table and talking to each other. We don't really do that anymore, except maybe on holidays. Olivia winces.
No kidding. Sorry to pry.
I can't help but sigh as I think about my lackluster relationship with mom and dad. It's alright. Anyway, I didn't take you for your culinary type, Olivia. The, the awkwardness of just standing and staring get to me, so I choose to take a seat at our island table. Man, these chairs are surprisingly comfy. This is actually the first time the table was even used since we'd moved in. Thinking about it, Olivia's given me a lot of flirts now. Kinda wish mom would make dinner again, like before she got that promotion. Olivia hums to herself as she moves towards the fridge, pulling out the egg carton and scowling after checking it.
How often do you get groceries, Inko?
I ordered some earlier.
Actual groceries, not junk, not that junk.
Oh, uh,
God, that's such a waste of money. Imagine if you could cook the food you like.
I tried to, but my head started to get a bit lighter. Though now I can practically taste the salivating smell coming from the cooker. Is that why you're in home EC? There's another low hum from her as she considers something.
I wanted to be ready when I had to have a place of my own, and it's actually relaxing.
Olivia's such a sweetheart. Yeah, this is.
Just keeps my mind and head busy when I'm alone.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying, chat. This is why I'm saying Olivia is my favorite. Like, she is such a sweet. She might be like, get away from me. But on the inside, she's just a sweetheart that just cares about people, even though she doesn't act like it. Because actions speak louder than words, is what I say.
Plus, it's either this or, you know, brother, I Mrs. Pine all the time.
The cooker pings, signaling the stew was finished. When Olivia takes the lid off, a cloud of steam erupts with the rich aroma of cooked meat and vegetables.
Can you grab us some bowls? I'm guessing they're in the shelves above.
I nod and get up, moving around the table to the shelves with all the bowls. I give the top a quick dust check, sticking it back in and taking the two under it. Olivia already has the lance ready, stirring the soup slowly. I set the bowls down next to her, and she la- led lady lad ladleys in servings for us. Oh my god, words are hard.
Okay, moneybags, back to the couch.
You don't want to eat at the table?
I can't.
What do... Oh. The island table doesn't really have the space for her chair to fit underneath. Yeah, Inko might have all this stuff, but he's just kind of dumb when it comes to this stuff.
Plus, I want to enjoy this with some quality entertainment. I figured we could watch something together on the big flat screen you've got. That's okay, right?
Sure, sure. I can. I carried both bowls back to the couch, seeing the en- entire living room has been cleaned up. Man, I really need to make this up to Olivia somehow. Just watching something doesn't feel like a fair deal at all. Not only cooking, but even cleaning up after. I'll find a way to repay her. I set down our dinner on the coffee table. Before Olivia can say a thing, I place both hands on the corner of the couch and push. Didn't think it'd be so hard, but then again, I am still out of sorts. The space created, however, is enough for Olivia to work the front of her chair in. Olivia gives me an appreciative nod, then angles her chair in a way to let her use her tail and the couch armrest to pelvet herself onto it.
Thanks.
I give Olivia a small nod and a smile as I grab my spoon off the table. Leaning closer to the bowl, the comforting aroma of the soup wafts up my stuffy nose. First time I'm getting goosebumps that aren't caused by cold flashes. The music on this game is so good as well. Yeah, I know. Because, like, it is really great. I get a good spoonful of Olivia's homemade remedy, making sure to get some meat and veggies as well. Because the way I got into this game, I watched it from another YouTuber that actually played the game. And I was just like, oh, this is such a great game. I had to get it. Still piping hot. I blow a bit of air on the spoon to cool it down.
Pussy.
What? Hey, the last thing I need with this fever is second-degree burns all over my tongue.
Whatever you say.
Once I feel that it's significantly colder, I slurp my first spoonful. Also, how do you like my voice acting? Because I have very good vocal cords, and I think it might interest you because I might want to get into voice acting. I'm glad you did. My dry, tired eyes close in blinds as the floors wash over my taste buds, firing them all off like fireworks. To describe it as just being good would be a service understatement. The shock is rich and hearty. The meal is well cooked. It could easily fall off the bone it came from. And the vegetables give it a nice romantic touch. All of it well seasoned and spiced. It's like I'm experimenting that scene from Compy-Toonly. Is that supposed to be like a Ratatouille reference? Sensing and seeing the different flavors move and dance around in my mind. Yeah, it's supposed to be Ratatouille. I know that scene. Hey, Green Paradox, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? You are pretty good at it, especially with Olivia. Oh, thank you! Thank you! I really appreciate it. Like, it really does. Yeah, Green Paradox. This is I Wani Hug That Gator. If you haven't heard of it, I will leave a link to the full series in the description of the stream for anybody that wants to watch it. Just for anybody new coming in. For a brief moment, I forget all about my fever and only felt the warm presence of the soup envelop me like a cozy blanket. Alright.
Is it good?
Like a record scratches, I'm taken out of my experience and brought back to Earth by the baryonyx's voice. I see you play it before. Yeah, it's a really good game. I think it's like, what, $15? Like, for like multiple different endings? This is great. I look to see Olivia giving me a questioning look, eyed crunching and munching her soup. I also realize that I'm sunk into the couch, my arms to the side like a ragdoll's. Felt like my body was weighing down from both my sicknesses and the soup. Guess I got lost in the broth. Wow, Olivia, this soup is amazing. Olivia rolls her eyes at my oh my god, enthusiastic compliment. I think that's how you say it. But lets out a tiny smile.
It's nothing. I just threw shit together in a pot and called it food. Anyone could do that.
Olivia looks away, once again cuddling herself short. With weak strength, I lift myself up from the couch, gravitate anal pull to better look at the eyeing scale. I'm serious. This is the most delicious soup I've ever had. Oh, here we go. Oh, really? I can't wait. Olivia moves her head back closer to me, still avoids my gaze. Her smile a little weaker.
All right, I get it. Don't have to make it sound better than it is. It's just helping out your flu.
I'm not saying it because of the flu. Honestly, you have a real talent for cooking. Olivia turns toward her smile, still small but filled with honest joy.
You really think so?
I nod even as the soothing warmth of Olivia's soup settles in and manage to return her meek smile with my own tired one. I know so. Her eyes dart around for anything else to focus on, desperately trying to reject her flush. Oh, I see it. Guys, we all love Olivia. Like, I'm serious. I love Olivia. She's just, I think, the greatest character in this game. I'm not even gonna question it. She shakes the flush off her face and checks around for her bag.
Well, I'll get going.
Going? Thought you were wanting to get caught up on your shows.
Well.
Remote's right there. It's the least I can do after you helped today. Do you want to join me on the new Marvel Rivals season next Friday? Yeah, Green Paradox, I definitely will. Yeah, she is absolutely, yeah, I know she is. That's why I made a whole short saying that Olivia's my favorite. I might do it again. What were you wanting to watch? She eyes the remote and the oversized screen on the wall.
A few things. Nothing in particular. I remember you asking last month for some recommendations, so I've been thinking of a few you might like. But if you're sick and all, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'd love to see what you have. My parents probably won't be back to hog it for another few hours. If they come back tonight at all. So it's a pretty good time.
You really sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Show me all about the deep cultural meaning of animated dinosaur folk cartoons.
Oh my god. You're lucky you're sick right now.
Yep. Olivia takes the remote and flickers the TV on. After getting over the intro shock of the screen being taller than she is, she navigates to a streaming site and picks some colorful series I'd only seen in passing. That's just today's now and age. That's just today's now and age for streaming.
This one has a rough plot, but it gets better a few episodes in, and the animation is top notch.
She flips the first episode on, and an establishing fight scene unravels while Olivia moves back by the couch with me. Then, to my surprise, she hefts herself out of her chair and into the cushion next to me. I move my arm out of the way to make room.
Oh, sorry. Should have asked.
Of course. You're welcome to sit.
I know, but thanks.
We focus back on the show. Well, I do. Olivia's glancing my way after every joke and expensive shot to analyze my reaction. And when it's not for that, it's a forewarning that something a bit cheesy was about to happen. Eventually, the first episode closes. The heroes are ready to begin their journey, for real, in the following one. The credits scroll and Olivia swishes her hair aside with her fingertips.
So, yeah. It's pretty good, I guess. What do you think? Or I don't know.
I like it, yeah.
Really? Well, that got the whole season. Do you wanna see more?
Wait, didn't you say you wanted to catch up on your shows? This is the pilot episode. She fumbles the remote in her hands and has to catch it midair.
Well, yeah. Just figure you should know what's all going on so you're not lost, you know? But if you want to keep watching this, that's fun too.
She quickly pushes the button to start the next episode without my response. Cute is all that runs through my mind at her attempts to cover for her small mistake. She's probably just refreshing her memory and... I wonder why I thought cute fit. Because she is cute, Inko. I'm telling you, Inko, this is what you need the Riz for. You can Riz up Olivia, and then it will be a happily ever after for you. I'm just saying. Well, it does. Hell, endearing every time she glances over as if I wouldn't enjoy the show. Sure, Mom and Dad aren't in any rush back. The characters on screen freeze. Oh shoot, did the Wi-Fi go out again? I try to stand up, but a brushingly waved limb anchors my lap back down. Olivia's tail feels like a boulder across my legs, keeping me from standing. Olivia?
I just paused it, Inko.
Oh. There's a complicated expression on her face.
Is it normal?
Is what normal? She claws her lips slowly in consideration.
Your parents, like, are they not really going to be back?
I shrug. They're always busy with work. I feel a shifting next to me. Oh, that was a bad flicker. Olivia's inched herself closer. Well, like when I think about it, I barely see them at all. More shifting. I wonder sometimes. The tail shifts to my abdomen now. Does anyone even care? All the movement has stopped, as if reality itself has paused, or reality has stopped. Man, I must be more tired than I thought. I feel my head sway as my muscles ease into putty. Is it putty?
I'm sure they do.
I look at Olivia, who is shoulder to shoulder with me now.
I mean, that's kind of the same.
Olivia chews her lips as she considers her words.
He's always too busy. Whole reason I live with my godparents is because Dad has to travel for work.
So he doesn't. I stop myself as I see the faint wetness in Olivia's eyes. Sorry. Her eyes close and a sombering sigh escapes her lips.
No, it's fine. I get it, Inko.
There's a silence hanging over us now. I copy after the sweet girl next to me, letting her eyes slide closer and a sudden breath loose. After some time, she breaks the silence with soft and tender words.
Of course your parents care. Just like Dad, why else would they work so much?
But what about me? I wince at just how pathetic that sounds. I don't know what to say to this.
It's for you, you doof. How else could you afford all these nice things?
Her words grow quieter as time goes on, and my body sinks into numbness again.
Dad cares enough to work for my sake. Enough to talk my godparents into letting me live with them. They didn't have to, and yet I'm burdening them.
My mind connects the dots. Mr. Halford talked Randy and Sophie into it.
Which is why I have to be able to live on my own as soon as I can. 'Cause if they don't want me there anymore, that's it for me.
I recall just how happy they were to have Olivia rejoin the party. They wouldn't though. They love you like Damien and Vinny. She shakens the morn's thoughts from her head, and that looks at me with serious moonshade eyes.
Anyway, you should do the same for your parents and yourself.
Okay. H this screenshot. That's oh my god. Oh my god. I'll leave it on. You know what? I'll leave it on this. Yeah, I'll leave it on this screen while I use the bathroom, you guys. I'll be right back. This shot is so good. Back in a few. Alright, I'm back, you guys. It sure is a beautiful picture, isn't it? Yeah, it is a wonderful picture. My world goes horizontal, and I find my head atop the comfiest pillow I'd ever felt. I nod, and the nod becomes a nozzle into said pillow. Above me, Olivia yelps. Huh? I try to turn and see what's wrong, but something falls atop my head that keeps it in place.
Nothing.
The soothing, cool something rubs across my head, drawing me further and further into restful peace. Along with the gentle caredness, a deep vibrato embraces from somewhere, resonating in my tired mind. Okay, with the lulling touch and tone, my eyelids grow heavy. Oh wow, the end of the episode is near. Oh really? That'll be interesting. I'll probably go a little bit more, probably until 12, and then we'll call it there, you guys. I didn't really see that. I didn't really see it. I'll check it on stream. Um, if it was anything at all. Oh, yeah, by the time I wake up, Olivia's gone. Alright. I check my phone for the time, only to realize it's 4 in the morning. I can't help but groan as it's it up on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible like I had the past few days, I felt surprisingly well. There's no doubt that I had Olivia to thank. Hell, I might even be able to go to school today. Wonder if any of that soup is left. She probably left it in the fridge, right? I shuffle over to the appliance and open up the door, allowing my eyes to adjust to the light. It only takes a second for me to spot a Tupperware container filled with the delicious meal. Nice. I'll have to ask her for the recipe sometime. Thanks to Olivia's advice and cooking, I'd finally made my recovery and returned to school, and I'm glad to be back. I felt like I'd missed so much while I'd been gone. I'll turn it down a little bit, probably the 30. So much I needed to catch up on. I mean, I did manage to finish all the assignments that Ben had sent me, but I feel out of the loop when other things, like gossip about me. Damien tried to give me the rundown of it all during PE. I'm still in shock over how bad some of them got. Up to cartel, drug running, and FBI's most wanted. I don't think that's even possible in just a week. The end of class bell rings throughout the school, signaling the start of lunch. As everyone in class is packing up their things, Mr. Idekin speaks up. Okay, Saffron, you're gonna hear this amazing voice from Idekin. While I have to say goodnight for today, it is really late here, but thank you so much for giving this game a chance, and I will finish seeing it later tomorrow. Yeah, damn, this music is so good. One more thing before you go. How's this voice for Mr. Idekin? Alright everyone, make sure you complete the assignments by next class. You'll all have a wonderful rest of the day now. I think I did great on that. Oh, and Inko. I stop at the mention of my name as I throw on my backpack. Could you wait a moment? I have something I wish to speak to you about. Yes, of course. Olivia looks back from the classroom entrance, waiting for me. Don't wait up on me. I'll meet you at the table with the others. With a shrug and a nod, Olivia wheels herself out the door and down the hall. Everyone else leaves the classroom until it's just Idekin and I. Please, have a seat. I take a seat closest to Idekin's desk, putting my backpack down as well. Mr. Idekin himself gets out from his chair and walks around his desk, leaning against it. So, I'll be quick about it. I got a job that needs doing. Up. You've missed assignments and need makeup work, and I need some extra help with something. It sounds really good. You have a nice incent. Great work on Idekin. Yeah, thank you. I really did try with his voice. Something I think you'll be very interested in. Some good friends of mine are getting married in a few short days, and they've hired me to be their photographer. And given the excellent learning experience, child labor, I thought of you. Me? Yes, if you want to, of course. I could always call in some associate to help me out, but I thought adding in some extra credit would sweeten the deal. What would we be doing? There's a bored smile on his face and a distant look into his eyes. Well, you've been my apprentice in this case. You'll not only be helping set up more elaborate photos, you'll also be doing a lot of independent shots. Independent? You mean I'll be taking my own pictures? Yup. In fact, you will be using my SLRs and lenses for this to keep all the shots uniform. You're gonna love this character, big time for sure. Oh, I have been ever since the first episode. I definitely will. The idea of finally getting to use something like Mr. Idekin's $1,000 oven makes my head swim. So what do you say? Interested? It certainly seems like a hefty task, even if Idekin would be there to help us. I must go. I hope I can be around the next Wani stream. Thanks, Saffron. And thanks for subscribing, by the way. Then again, Idekin wouldn't be offering the job if he didn't think I was capable of doing it. Yeah, and thanks for hopping on into the stream. I really appreciate it. For everyone that comes in. See you soon. See you soon, Saffron. This would technically be my first official photograph rejig, and a wedding shoot to boost it sounds so daunting, yet enticing. I would love to. Alright, sounds like a done deal. It's after school today, we can talk about it more later. For now, you should be getting along to lunch. Thank you, Mr. Idekin. I give the teacher a nod and grab my backpack. Just as I head out the door, my curiosity gets the better of me. So who's the lucky couple, if you don't mind me asking? The school nurse, actually. The husband-to-be is also a good friend of mine. Huh, neat. I make a mental note to give my well wishes to the nurse if I see her before the wedding. With that, I wave Mr. Idekin goodbye and head down the hallway. Wait, Friday. bet I was going to practice painting then. I already agreed to go, even if I didn't. It's real photography. It's not even a question which I should go to, but geez. It's like the universe is comparing us, conspiring against to never stop drawing sick figures. Oh, Olivia doesn't look too happy. I finally meet up with Olivia, who is waiting near the entrance to the cafeteria. The grassy Gator green girl is leaning over a soup pouch, crunching her maw closed as she eyes the percebis. When she notices I've moved into her airspace, she perks up immediately. Seeing the transformation is surreal as I chew on my cheek to keep from laughing as I wrench her muscular tail wag happily.
Finally took you long enough.
Yeah, sorry, that took so long. You didn't have to wait for me, by the way.
I can manage waiting if it means eating with you.
I can feel a smile tug at my lips just from hearing Olivia say that. Mind if I push your chair in?
Using me as a battering ram, though? The crowd now. Huh. Or the crowd now, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, but only 'cause you ask. But give me your backpack. I'll use it as a shield.
When I grabbed the handles, Olivia moves her tail to grab my wrist like at the arcade.
Alright, charge.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, jeez. I started marching through the crowd of unruly and famished beings crumbling for their daily meal. Olivia turns her head to me to say something.
So what happened with Idakin? You in trouble or for something?
Huh? Oh, nah. Anakin just had a proposal for some extra credit.
Really? What is it?
He wants me to join him at a wedding and help him out with a photo shoot. Says he thinks it'll be a good learning experience.
Oh, well that sounds pretty interesting. Did you take it?
Yep. Couldn't be a good way to hone in on what I know, plus that extra credit can help make up for the time that I was sick.
You mean when you nearly overdosed on that off syrup cocktail you made?
Yeah, that. Wait.
Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Howard's too loud here?
The baryonyx chuckles to herself. I'm left rolling my eyes, letting her calm victory in the exchange. By the time we've got our lunch, it's a simple matter of locating Damien and Liz by the telephone pole neck. For whatever reason, they're at a more sequestered table today, and when we arrive, it's pretty obvious why. Oh, jeez.
Took you long enough. Yeah.
I expected more from Olivia. Something more graphic. Instead, Olivia rolls herself the rest of the way, taking her designated spot at the head of the table. I take the spot adjusted to her, all while keeping a wary eye on the pink parasaurolophus. It seems like Mia's rage against me has hammered over time, but that air of uncertainty and uncertainty still flavored around her. The best I can do is act friendly. Hey, Mia, is there something you need?
Need? Ha! Just here to catch up with my good pal here.
While the red-scaled menace turns towards Olivia, her own eyes remain locked on her soggy chicken and eats manically. I'm gonna turn down the volume to at least 20 so I can hear everyone around me. In fact, I'll just get these headphones out of my ears so that I can hear better. Just put the headphones right there. I'll put the headphones, or my other headphones right here. There we go. I thought you were asking Liz for her homework, though.
That too.
Ah, right. Here, guys. A pair of soda cans are rolled down the table, and I thank God for Jesus I'm able to catch both before they ran into my tray of questionable lunch meat. You guys were taking a while, so I grabbed the drinks today.
No, you did. Mia gave those to you.
Well, she did it because I thought about doing it.
She's trying to bribe you for the math answers I helped you with earlier. Lizzie, I can't believe you would imply something like that about me. But it's true.
Hey, free soda is free soda, man.
At any rate, real reason I'm here is, say, Olivia, you leave your phone at home or something. People are talking to contact you all day.
Oh. Olivia pulls her phone out from her jacket pocket. I catch a glimpse of her wallpaper, a comical portrait of guts that she probably doodled. Yeah, I ran out of supplies for the month.
What the hell? You don't get a proper monthly plan. I get more important things to be doing than this, you know.
If they want to see Olivia so bad, why send you, not just show up themselves?
Shut it. Who's so important for all this anyway? Who does think Ben?
Ben wants to talk to Olivia. Huh. Why does he want to talk to Olivia?
Is this Twinkie frickin' questions? How the hell should I know what's really going on between my boyfriend and Hot Wheels here? All that matters to me is if Olivia here's gonna fix it or not.
I'll think about it.
Whatever. I'm out of here. See you later, Gator.
Yeah, get out of here, Olivia. Get out of here, Mia. You suck. Mia storms off, leaving Olivia looking very sour. Uh, things are things all right with Ben? Olivia rests her arms on the table and slumped her head in. I don't want to talk about it. Where'd her bright mood from before go?
Well, anyway, Damien, you really wouldn't consider cheating, even with something as simple as math homework.
But you helped me out with it.
That's different. I helped you with it, and I think you're getting something out of it.
Like the answers?
What I mean is, in comparison, Mia's just trying to be lazy and she's only cheating herself.
What's the issue then?
What's the issue?
Yeah, I got a free soda. Someone you hate tricks herself into saying stupid, and everyone thinks they win. It's great.
You scare me sometimes, Damien.
Guess I'll have to ask Ben what's going on if I see him again or see him later. In the meantime, Olivia's deposition, oh my god, only keeps getting more and more dour. I tried to think of something to help cheer up, but I keep coming up with dead ends on just, oh my god, it was paused the whole time. Ends on just what could work here. There's gotta be something I can just leave her in such a sour mood. How about that? Hey, so what's the deal with your phone background?
Oh, you noticed?
She flips her phone on and shows me her background. Aw, it's a little doodle of guts.
Yeah, drew it up the other day. Got the curves just right first try, so it's pretty cool.
I bet. Is he all with you today?
Nah, I left him at home.
How often do you bring him?
Not often. Maybe once or twice a semester, and even then, it's just when I'm bored. Although, once he was just in my hoodie when I left for school.
Unexpected?
It was here I got some pics saved. The screen
The screen displays the small creature sat atop a desk with its skinny tail clutched to its chest tightly.
I don't know why, but he holds his tail like that all the time.
I feel Damien and Liz hovering behind me with their eyes locked into the absorbently fat creature on screen. I don't know who goes, probably Liz, but Olivia rolls her eyes and sweeps to the next picture of the cute pet now in a transparent ball and looks confused. For the remaining minute of lunch, we just sit huddled around Olivia's phone, entranced by her sweet little rat as it did the most mundane things. Yet Gut's method of doing them was way too undeniably cute, and that's what really got to us and made time fly faster than we could even notice. Alright, I'm probably gonna leave it here. I'll save it. I'll save it for this. Yes, I want to save. Alright, and I'll return to the main menu. There we go. Alright, you guys. Well, that has been an interesting stream from I Wani Hug That Gator, and I'm so happy that I got to learn some new stuff about the game and got to meet a few new subscribers on my channel that love this game. So if you guys like the content that you saw, remember to like and subscribe to see more I Wani Hug That Gator content like this on my channel, and to possibly see any more content like this in the future, remember to like and subscribe. But with that being said, this is Venom and Matt Gaming, signing out.